All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Did James Comey, former director of the FBI, threaten the life of President Trump using seashells? We're going to find out right now. But before we do, hit that like button, share it out with some friends, and we'll be talking about it for a little bit here for this segment while Sprout finds his treats. They're in there. They're in there somewhere. You can find it. Anyway, what's trending? This is something that's been trending on X, and you don't see as much of this type of thing on Facebook as far as breaking news. Facebook is like a week later, you'll see people memeing about it. But you may be coming in from Facebook, Locals, Rumble, Kick, uh, YouTube, Twitch, and X. So cheers to that. But let's pull this up here. There's so many people talking about it. So we're gonna get into that and see what's going on, and maybe find out what else is trending today. Okay, so it's a lot of different things going on here. Oh, that was a interesting video. Um, where did I find the So I could search for it, but just by scrolling down the main feed, which has almost everything in it, anything that's popular, you'll see in there. You can also click the following. You can click this button that only shows you who you're following, so you can curate your feed there. You can't do that on Facebook, unfortunately. You can just block everyone. But anyway, this one here from the Vigilant Fox showing a little snippet from Fox News. James Comey threat to 86th Trump. So if you guys haven't seen this, I've seen a little bit about it last couple days, or just yesterday, I guess. James Comey. If I search that, got to take the slash off of there. Hey Jess, how are you? Let's see here. So here's a report from Fox News. I don't know that I can play this on Facebook without getting copyright claimed. Well, I guess I have been basically doing that as long as there's no music in there. A grown man who was once over one of the most respected law enforcement agencies in the world, James Comey, you are a disgrace. Okay, so this is a. I don't know if this is the actual picture. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like this is the actual picture. So comment below. What do you think this means? I mean, I see seashells, but those might be rocks. Are those all seashells? I don't know, but you can see some seashells in the number 8 at the very least, which is interesting to say the least, I guess. 86, as most people know, it's used in restaurants. It's used in more nefarious situations for terms basically that to mean get rid of or to unalive. So it doesn't necessarily mean death right away if colloquially used, but it is a clear message that he's trying to put out there. I don't know. Well, maybe it's not that clear. I guess it's either we want to get rid of Trump or we want to really get rid of Trump. And so he's going to be investigated for this. I don't see why not. I mean, it's like, what is he trying to be tongue in cheek? What is he trying to be cute by putting this out there? Like, you're clearly a connected person in the intelligence industry, and you're going to put something out like that, because if you didn't know, Trump is the 47th president, and of course, 86. Oh, he's silly. Um, there is I guess the theory on where it came from was like mobsters in Vegas. They would say 8 miles out, 6 feet under, 86. It sounds right, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Oh, let me turn this audio down. Well, it's trending on X, bud. Big guy. Thanks for popping in, though. Thanks for your patronage. James Comey is a traitor. embarrassed. Okay, there's just random people. I want to see what the tweets are saying. Okay, MTG, Democrats want a civil war or a race war. Yeah, she's pretty hyperbolic. Um, yeah, they're saying so she's assuming assassination, but he's gonna try and get out of it by saying, "Oh no, it just means I want to get rid of him. I want to, impeach or something like that." No, 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 not listening to that. Is this James Comey is a leaker, a liar, and a fraud? Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but let's see. I wonder what he's saying here.
The, the FBI is fighting a fire of racist violence, and with words like that, the president is using a fire hose to spray gasoline on that fire. Spraying gasoline with a fire hose, it creates a dangerous blaze for all of us, not just people of color, but for every community in America that has these thugs and criminals have a presence there ought to worry about this. And the president of the United States should be charged with tamping it down, not letting it free. The FBI is fighting a
Hmm. So his using his words against him makes sense. Just slammed Comey. Let's see. This is from 2 hours ago. Let's see what he says. If you find watching this before he even says anything creates this a visceral reaction in you, you may want to go get seen for TDS. I'm just saying, um, because even if you didn't vote for him, like, you should be able to listen to what he's saying. So we'll see what he says.
He knew exactly what that meant. A child knows what that meant. If you're the FBI director and you don't know what that meant assassination. And it says it loud and clear. Now, he wasn't very competent, but he was competent enough to know what that meant. And he did it for a reason, and he was hit so hard because people like me and they like what's happening with our country. Our country has become respected again.
Not everybody.
And he's calling for the assassination of the president.
Obviously, he apologized and said he doesn't.
Well, he apologized.
Like our troll left.
But
look, he's a very bad.
What do you want to
look,
see happen? What do you want to see happen?
I don't want to take a position on it because that's going to be up to Pam and all of the great people. But I will say this: I think it's a terrible thing. And when you add his history to that, if he had a clean history, he doesn't. He's a dirty cop. He's a dirty cop. And if he had a clean history, I could understand if there was a leniency. But I'm going to let them make that decision.
Well, that would be the most up to date a couple hours ago from his response of this. So interesting. Yeah. Now everyone's assuming it's assassination. Now it is gray enough area that he could definitely be inciting people, but he probably designed this or thought about this ahead of time, and maybe not. Who knows? Well, I have a excuse. I can just say, it means to get rid of. Who knows? We'll see what he says. He may think he's connected or well, I guess connected enough to get out of it. A lot of people are talking about it, whether
He knew exactly what that
some
meant.
troll on Facebook thinks it's trending or not. It is trending. Let's see. If I just go to the home screen, go home. Let me go home again. Let's see. Flow state. Johnny was on the show last night. He accidentally, oh, my camera just shut off. One moment, please. Johnny accidentally shut the stream down last night. So if you were watching people in the boxes and wondering what happened, I gave moderator abilities when I probably should explain it a little bit better. But yeah, Johnny was on last night. Thanks for hanging out. There's Ed Borjuis. I can't say his last name. It's an interesting name, but Ed is one of the people that talks about soil health and soil biome so much. That's why I actually made that post yesterday about tilling. I saw a man tilling his ground and it just looked dead. It looked all the soil just looked terrible. And tilling can be pretty detrimental to the soil. There are situations where breaking up the soil is pretty good. A lot of people were agreeing with that in the comments on that post. Go check it out. Anyway, I wanted to see how far I could scroll down before I saw something about James Comey. Maybe everyone's done talking about it. Rumble's got some upgrades happening. Let's go. What's the Apothecary have to say here? The House needs to pass Rep. Shelley Luther bill on holding vaccine manufacturers liable for injuries. Now, see that's a slippery slope. I could see both directions of that. I'm definitely not shilling for pharma or vaccines, but if you have something that helps more people than it hurts, I guess where do you draw the line there? You know what I mean? Does it have to help everyone and not hurt anyone? Would you get sued from every person that it hurts, and nobody that you helped would help you? Like I don't know how that would go. So it's a tough one, but I get that not allowing them to be sued opens them up to do all kinds of terrible things. Okay, we helped 51 people, we hurt 49. Now job well done. You know what I mean? So it could get that extreme. Okay. Well, I guess yesterday was trending more than today, but it's okay. I've only scrolled a couple things. Yeah, it was, 2 hours ago was sort of the wrap up, I guess, from the Trump administration. Although I think he'll be getting some investigation happening. That's for sure. Hey, John, it just says your name on Twitch. Welcome in. Da, da, da. Hey, shouts out to Milk and Bree in the morning. Hit that like button for him. This is funny. Matt Walsh in that movie. It was a good movie. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, well, there's a lot of Diddy stuff being talked about still. No one is above the law, Jason. And honestly, when you think about it, even the people who think they're above the law, um, they just eat away at their own souls. These people that just have no morals, and that very well could be anyone that we don't know that well personally. All rich and powerful people are so far outside of our scope, unless you're somebody that's rich and powerful in the comments right now. Welcome in. But yeah, it's just like we don't know these people enough to go either way. This guy's pretty cool, Dr. Sean Baker. He's a big carnivore diet guy. There are two types of physicians. First type is bought into the system and fully trusts the science, believes the pill for everything or every ill mantra. Second type questions the science and realizes patients are being let down by pharmaceutical model medicine. Which type is your doctor? Yeah, it's a good litmus test for your doctor. All right, I'm not seeing any more. There's more Diddy stuff. No, that's not. That's Kanye. Thai women in nightclub perform Nazi salute to Yee's Hail Hitler track. Oh snap! Oh snap! He's really just churning up the muck in that one, isn't he? No, no, no. This video is insane. I don't want to play this for you guys, but this lady is telling everybody live how wet she is and how she can be wet anytime, and she just anyway, yeah, it's messed up. That's the kind of stuff that trends sometimes too. And then there's a pretty brutal shooting here of a woman cop who decides to shoot the person on the ground instead of tasing him. That's pretty messed up. That is very messed up. I don't want to show that video. Hey, here's a spot of good news. Tina Turner in her 70s, rocking out on this crazy looking like ledge there, like scaffolding. I don't know what you call it, but that's insane. Hey, what's up, Alan? Anyway, I think that's about it for me. Be back in a couple hours. Yeah, 15 minutes. That's good. Be back. We'll find something else. Let me know if there's any stories that you think are interesting to talk about. Check out my video from yesterday where we went through some friend requests and we decided yay or nay on some of these random people that send you friend requests. It was a good episode, a good live stream. Yeah, we'll see you later. Remember, everybody's got to eat, and to that effect, we kind of have to pay attention to each other. You know, you can't just, not everybody can go out and just be a hermit in the woods in a mountain or something. Very few people can do that. So paying attention a little bit to what's happening out there in the world, something I like to do. But we'll see you later. If I don't do another live, I probably will. But I'm actually going to Keefe Canifest tomorrow. I don't know if anyone else is going there. I meant to look this up really quick to see if it's going to be dog friendly. I don't know if it's dog friendly. Keefe Canifest. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, here's the page. Do they have a flyer for this weekend? One last chance. Help local animals and catch the vibe. Oh, okay. Seems like they would be. Offering sold out. We're officially sold out. We're opening up just 20 more tickets at noon. Wait, so they're sold out? Can't get into Keefe? This is it. No tickets at the door. Jump on these final 20 to let's make a difference together. Oh wow, so maybe I'm not even able to go. That's sad. That's sad. Let's see. Hey Brenda, good morning. I was just about to leave, but I meant to check out this this event with Keefe Canifest. Officially sold out. Well, that's sad. I might be able to get a hold of somebody who's vending, and maybe I could get in with him. Okay, I'm gonna send out a message to a couple of vendors that are gonna be there. Maybe I can get in anyway as a get that press pass. You know what I mean? Get some footage for next week's review. But yeah, guys, remember, hit that like button if you haven't. Thank you, and follow the channel. Come sign up and log in on locals.com. Last night we had a little after show for watching some Kill Tony. I'm about to do that right now. We are live on Locals right now. I'm going to head over there in just a minute. But go sign up and get into the giveaways and the game night on Sunday. Game night all day on Sunday, and yeah, it's going to be fun. We give away 20 or 21 prizes every week, and it's $2 a month, so it's definitely well worth it. But yeah, we'll meet you over on Locals in just about 30 seconds. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks. Remember, everybody's got to eat.